Okay, so welcome everyone. So thank you for joining today. So let's start by our usual geez, I'm missing the word. Stretch. Geez, that was an easy word. Let's give ourselves a little stretch before we start. Oh, if you want, if you can, if you're not driving or doing anything like this. If you've been sitting at your desk for a while and maybe it's a good idea to stand up, shake your legs before sitting back down again. And then whenever you feel ready, find you have a comfortable position on your seat. Just close your eyes. And the first thing we're gonna do is just notice, becoming aware of the weight and the space that our body occupies on this earth. So just notice, maybe as you're moving slightly on your seat, the contact of your body on your seat, the weight of your body on your seat. And then if you allow your awareness to move down towards your feet, just notice the weight of your feet on the ground. And as you notice the sensation of the contact between your feet and the ground, just set that intention to connect with the ground, with the earth. And as you do so, maybe you can start feeling through your feet the energy of the earth interacting with you, connecting with you, grounding you. Basically feeling gravity. And once you've done that and you feel nicely anchored, just allow your awareness to move back up along your body, all the way up into your chest, and more specifically into your heart. And here, maybe placing your hand on your heart and touching your heart will help you to connect with it. And maybe it's not touch, maybe it's another sense that helps you to connect with the heart. Maybe it's your sense of hearing, as you can fine tune and hear your heartbeats, hearing the noises, the internal noises of your body. Or maybe you can sense the sensations of your heartbeats into your chest. And once you're aware of the presence of your heart, just imagine or visualize as if your breath is flowing in and out through your heart with each breath. Every time you breathe in, imagine the flow of your breath entering your heart. And when you breathe out, imagine the flow of your breath exiting your heart. And as you do this, just breathe in and out a little bit slower than you usually do. Maybe a little bit deeper. And a little bit more regularly as you usually do. As you're becoming aware of your breath, entering and exiting the heart, just start to to have your in breath and your out breath being about the same length. And this sense of regularity with your breathing is going to bring some peace and quiet to your body and mind. So let's do that again together for another minute. And I'll let you know when we are ready for the next step. Okay. So as you start to feel more calm, let's first just remind ourselves of the visions and goals that we have for our life. What is the direction that you wish, that you desire to be on? So maybe you're very clear about your life goals, your life's mission, your life's vision. So remind yourself of that. And maybe it's too far out. And instead you can focus on goals that are closer to you. I don't know, maybe you have a few years plan, or maybe it's just your plans for next year. And even maybe just what you want to achieve until the end of this year. Just remind yourself of the direction that you're intending to be on. And then let's imagine we're turning towards the recent past and just to contemplate the very last week. What happened just last week in our lives? And here you can have a review of everything that either worked really well, everything that you would like to maintain or nurture or expand, everything that you want more of, and also everything that maybe didn't work as well as you hoped. And without judgment, thinking of it as the things that you would rather change or you would rather let go of, the things that you would want less of. And if you want to contemplate only one area of your life right now because it's important, you can do that. Otherwise, just welcome all of the information about both your professional and personal lives, your family, your health, maybe your community, spiritual life. sports, leisure, love and intimacy, relationships, and of course, work. And maybe as a separate category, even self-love, self-care, how you treat yourself. Just giving you some ideas here. And maybe without forcing any information, just see what comes to you that strikes you as important or noticeable to contemplate on, to review on. And maybe you're contemplating facts and things that happened. And maybe you'll realize that some aspects are more like a combination of things, or like an energy, a feeling that you particularly enjoyed last week. Maybe something new that you were doing that maybe didn't work out particularly, but you really enjoyed the novelty. So in that case, yes, maybe the facts are that it didn't work out, and that's okay. But maybe there's something else in there to put in the I want more of category. The energy of something new, of curiosity. So maybe also allow your mind to notice these things too. Maybe also the energy of certain types of people that you're having relationships, interactions with. Maybe also your own energy when you're interacting with people, your own ways of being. Which ones do you want to nurture more and to generate more within yourself when you're going about your day or when you're with your loved ones or when you're meeting new people? And what ways of being do you sometimes fall into that are not so pleasant, neither for you or for others, that you would want to experience less and less? And if you're noticing those, maybe pay attention to what circumstances or the environment that seem to maybe trigger you to react in certain ways that you either particularly enjoy or dislike. Just getting more self-awareness as you're having this little past review. Okay. So now, if we are completing this round of contemplation, let's just imagine for a second that this past week or a version of it was to repeat itself into the future. Would it actually draw a trajectory that is pointing towards your goals and your vision? Or would it actually bring you further away? If you imagine that last week repeats itself, is it a good thing? Is it bringing you closer to your vision? Is it aligned with your vision, your values? Or if not, is it at least still going towards the general direction, or is it way far, way off track? And here it doesn't need to be so precise. It's just having a sense. And whatever it is for you, don't judge it. It's okay. Just valuable information that indicates that you're either in the right direction or just needing to course correct. And that's why we're here for. So now let's work on what we want instead. So if we were to craft the week that is starting today, to craft it in a most ideal way, what could it look like if you had a magic wand? So let's just invite our imaginations to play with us right now. And first, let's imagine if everything that is directly in our hands, in our control, if we are the best version of ourselves this week, what are we making happen? What does our week look like when we're at our most effective, productive, but also loving and kind and creative and innovative? What does our week look like then? When your week is at its best, when you're at your best for the week, how do you treat yourself? And how do you treat others? What decisions do you make? What actions do you take? And how do you take those actions? In what frame of mind? In what inner state you're going about doing what you want to do? Maybe it is that you're doing the exact same thing that you've done last week, except you're doing them with a much more open and pleasant attitude and state of mind and state of being. And maybe that has a ripple effect on the people around you. And so you feel inclined to act differently and be and love differently. So just imagine what's possible. And as you do that, we're gonna move organically into the next step, which is to imagine, what does the week look like if the things that are not directly in your control are also working out for the best? So just push your imagination a little bit more. And now what if everything that you don't directly control turns out to work for the best? Maybe sometimes the best doesn't reveal itself as the best right away. So just indulge yourself imagining what's possible. Maybe you're waiting on other people's for decisions to be made, for actions to be taken, and it's not up to you. And now you're witnessing these things working out for the best of everyone involved. What does that look like? And now let's just push our imagination even further. And what about things that you don't know anything about yet? What about the unexpected? What about surprises? We all know surprises happen in life. So what could be possibly be happening as a bit of a unexpected, surprising nature in your life next week, this week? And again, allow your imagination to roam free. Maybe some opportunities presenting themselves, some synchronicities, some new connections, meeting new people. Okay, and now let's set an intention that we're also willing to acknowledge, to receive, to welcome into our lives opportunities, synchronicities, connections that we are not even capable to imagine yet. So let's set that intention that we are welcome to receive in our lives unexpected connections, events, opportunities that might look different from what we're used to, but that are aligned with our vision, our values, and they're actually already aligned with the better, the best version of ourselves, the best version of our vision. And so that when these opportunities present themselves, that we would still be able to recognize them for what they are and welcome them into our lives, as they might look very different from what we're familiar with right now. And once you've done that, you've set that intention. Now, let's just focus for a second on noticing how we're feeling. How we're feeling after these few minutes of only imagining what can best happen in our life. How do you feel? Where do you feel it in your body? Can you put a name to it? Is it a familiar feeling or emotion? Or is it something more subtle? You know it's there. You cannot quite put your name on it or your finger on it, but you can feel it. So now I'm going to invite you to imagine or visualize as if these sensations, these feelings are also entering your heart when you breathe in and out. So every time you breathe in, just imagine these feelings entering your body through your heart and nurturing your bodies. And every time you breathe out, these feelings also flowing out from your heart and expanding in the space around you. Just gonna play with this for a moment to really soak in the power of these feelings, the energy, the high vibration of these feelings. So every time you breathe in, imagine these feelings entering your body through your heart. Every time you breathe out, these feelings flowing out from your heart. And every time, with every breath, you're feeling the feelings more intensely, and you're feeling them expand with more power as you breathe out. Every time you breathe in, you feel the feelings inside your body. Every time you breathe out, you sense these feelings expanding in the space around you. And this becomes stronger and stronger with every cycle of breath. And so now let's invite our imagination again. And as you're feeling these sensations getting stronger and stronger with each breath, you're now noticing that your heart is so full, so strong with these feelings, that now on each of your out breath, it is shooting out these feelings with such intensity, like a laser, into the space in front of you. It is so strong, so pure, that you're literally carving a large circle with this laser in front of you. And you realize that it's not a mundane circle. This circle is actually like a portal in time and space that you're creating just with the energy that you're radiating out from your heart. Just imagine this portal. Yes, a little bit like in your favorite sci-fi movies. And just now imagine as if you're stepping into this portal, the portal into a new version of the week, a new future that you're stepping into this week. And as you're passing through the portal in your mind's eyes, you're now on the other side of it. At the start of this new future you've just created. And so here on this side, you're connected with all the possibilities that are sustaining the best possible version of the week, the best possible version of yourself, the best possible versions of these new opportunities and possibilities and connections. So for a moment, just enjoy soaking in this connection with the right possibilities, the right opportunities, the ones that are aligned, perfectly aligned with the beauty of your vision. You started from your vision. You imagined your vision. You felt your vision. And with this, you're opening up these new possibilities. The field, the universe, is filled with infinite possibilities, and you're now connecting with all the ones that are matching your goals, your visions, that are aligned. So let's just take a few deep breaths, really enjoying this connection with these new possibilities that we are allowing ourselves now to welcome into our lives. So as you breathe in and out, just feel this connection with these supportive, life-enhancing possibilities. When you breathe in, imagine, feel even this connection. This connection going deep, deep right into your cells, as if you're imprinting your body with them. All these possibilities that are always here, but sometimes we're not in the right state to see them, but now you are. So you're connecting with them, feeling them in your body. So, and when you breathe out gratitude for it, gratitude for these possibilities, and gratitude for you being open to seeing them, welcoming them into your life. And as you're into this blissful state, just gonna invite you to create your anchor to remind yourself of this beautiful state whenever you will need it during the week. And to do that, just bring your thumb and index finger together. And as you're touching, squeezing your fingers, you're just anchoring this beautiful state of being that you're in right now with this simple gesture. You're associating it. You're associating the two together. So, and at any moment during the week when you feel you need it, all you need to do is bring your thumb and finger together, first finger together, index finger, please. And as you'll be doing that, it will instantly remind you, bring back these sensations into your body. Very simple. So you know that in the future, this state is available to you literally at the tip of your fingers. Okay, so now you can release your fingers. And we are now going to bring ourselves back in the here and now, being stronger from this experience and this deep connection with possibilities. And to do that, I'm going to invite you to rub your hands together until they're warm. Then place them at the top of your head. And then going down, touching every part of your body, gently from your head down to your neck and your shoulders, all the way down through your arms, and then back up on your shoulders, and this time all the way down through the sides of your body, and then touching the front of your body, your torso, your abdomen, and doing the same for your back as much as you can. You're basically touching, reminding yourself of the boundaries of your own physical body. And now moving to touching your legs, from your hips to your thighs, your knees, all the way down to your legs and your feet. And if you can touch your feet, it's great. But if you can't, it's okay. Just press your feet onto the ground, anchoring yourself again into the earth, thanking the earth for allowing our human existence in this plane. And then only when you're ready, just open your eyes. Woo, and thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hope you had a great experience. And you can re-listen to the recording whenever you need to. And on this word, I'm going to say goodbye and see you next week. Bye-bye. Love you.